Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Prison Break. Yeah, Prison Break, Prison Break, Prison Break. This is a show that I have never watched. I have heard a lot of good things about it, but I have never sat down and actually watched it. Some of you might have seen me before, some of you might not have seen me before, but back in the day, like almost 3 years ago, I did a lot of reaction videos, and then back then I also started up with Prison Break before I took a huge pause from YouTube. Back then I watched the first 3 episodes, but I actually ended up stopping because I found it quite boring. And at that time I had a lot of other shows I really wanted to react to, so I didn't feel like wasting my time on a TV show like Prison Break where I didn't really feel like watching it. But that was almost 3 years ago. We're back. I'm gonna give it another shot. It's gonna be the first show on the revival of the channel because I'm back. Said it plenty of time now. So it's gonna be the first show I'm gonna do back on the channel again, and it's gonna a show I'm gonna really try to to what it's called, try to focus on, try to really get through it because I've heard a lot of great things about it. So I'm sure I'm gonna love it if I just get into it. Last time I was kind of like, nah, I don't really want to watch it, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Watched the first 3 episodes, really boring. So I have a pretty good memory, so I'm probably gonna remember everything that happened in the first 3 episodes. So just bear with me. As soon as we're out of the first 3 episodes, I'm gonna be a complete newbie and have zero idea what's gonna happen. So I hope you guys are good with me knowing the first 3 episodes. I'm gonna go into it with a whole new look, with a more go for it move. So hopefully everything will just be better than last time with the show. So yeah, we're just gonna jump into it. If you want uncut and early access to my Prison Break reactions and other reactions in the future, go check out my Patreon. Link in the description and on the screen somewhere, probably in one of the corners. I don't know where yet. Obviously, first time doing YouTube again, don't know where I will put everything. But yeah, go to check out my Patreon if you want uncut and early reactions. But without further ado, let's just jump into Prison Break Season 1, Episode 1. Let's go. Prison Break. So yeah, like I said, I obviously know, like, I can almost remember everything that happened in the first 3 episodes. So obviously he gets his tattoo and all of that, and gets to prison. Well, I should probably actually wait a minute. I should probably put on English subtitles. Like, I understand English. There's no reason for me to have Danish subtitles, and you guys are not gonna understand Danish subtitles anyways. So English subtitles it is.
I don't have a few years. Wish to hell I did.
Ooh, so mysterious. Well, let's not hope that will hit anybody in the head.
The vault. Open it.
Sir, you have $500,000 cash in your bag. Don't you think it would be better?
Imagine the confusion on this lady's. Like, he already got $500,000 and he's just standing there waiting to be caught.
He's not gonna take this well.
Can you blame him? He's your nephew. He's beginning to get the idea that anybody he attaches himself to is going to end up in prison. And he's not the only one who's starting to feel that way, Michael.
Obviously, I know that he's going to jail because he wants to save his brother. But this entire opening sequence is just like confusing if you don't know what's going on.
Over this.
It says here that you've requested to be incarcerated somewhere near your home here in Chicago. I'm willing to honor that. The closest level 1 facility to...
Level 1? That's maximum security, Your Honor.
Maximum security.
The closest level 1
Let's
facility
go.
would be...
Here we go. We are in prison. Now it will be interesting.
Commandments in 2 only. The first commandment is you got nothing coming.
What's the second commandment?
See commandment number 1.
Gotcha.
I said, are you being a smart ass?
and get out.
The officer is already trying to make a point and show who the boss is.
Good to
American prisons, I guess, or just American police force in general. And we got the first kill. Welcome to prison, Michael. You've been here for what, 2 hours?
Welcome to Prisonland, fish.
Exactly.
If it's keeping you up, it is.
Oh, I've seen that guy before, somewhere. Holy,
That's
oh,
nothing,
where
you
is
know.
it?
You could.
Oh, where have I
but
seen
you
this
didn't.
guy?
I shouldn't be talking about him.
IMDb is my
On
friend.
your mind, it's on your
the
mind.
pet lover.
He'll deny it, but he's DB Cooper.
Wait, did I hear that right? Did he just say that it's DB Cooper?
Wholesale?
I highly doubt that.
Yeah.
And his plan is in action.
Where can I find him?
Man killed
There he
the
is.
president's brother,
His
which means no one up this river's
brother.
Why you want to see Boris so bad anyhow?
Because he's my brother.
And there it is. The reveal. These papers ones, I'm pretty sure it has like a big significance for this show because I've seen it like a lot of places where it's like related to Prison Break. So I'm excited to see what it is
That's it.
that
May 11th.
it has to do.
All I keep thinking and looking back on it is I was set up.
I mean, sadly, a lot of
Whoever it was that set me up wants me in the
a lot of
ground as
times the
quickly as
justice
possible.
system is just straight up wrong. That's how life works, apparently.
I'm proposing to my girl, if you gotta know.
Oh yeah, that's right.
In a letter?
You got a better way?
His
Face-to-face works
relationship
pretty
with the
good.
girlfriend.
This place ain't exactly the
a
romantic
weird one.
spot.
Here goes the nephews.
We understand each other then?
Already starting to make trouble. But I mean, both of his role models are in jail, so that's kind of where life goes, I guess. And of course, he's the one getting busted. Well, that's just the life. The one time he goes and starts to deal drugs, the police is waiting for him.
You might find I can be of more assistance than you think. Mull it over. Come find me when you're ready to talk.
I mean, you gotta have some balls to go straight up to like one of the toughest guys in the prison and just be like, give me this shit.
Be the change you want to see in the world.
Wise words.
What?
Already spitting facts.
My senior quote.
That was you? This whole time I was thinking it was Gandhi.
Another sworn. You truly gotta be some sort of specimen to work as a doctor in a prison. To be so close to dangerous people who has done a lot of bad things, like kill people, and be in a room with needles and knives and scissors and stuff like that, that's crazy. Here we go. The first time to lock eyes.
Michael.
Imagine how surprised imagine how surprised he would be. Just all of a sudden his brother is just in prison. I still need to find out who this guy is. And then maybe just say what he's called so I can find him. Because it's irritating me. It must be this guy. Anthony Stark. 911. Shake it up. It's probably Shake It Up Chicago. I've seen him in. Make It a Bricket. Suits. Yeah, definitely seen him before.
Are you kidding?
Took a wrong turn a few months back, I guess.
You make it sound like a traffic infraction. Like all you did was turn the wrong way, but one went
I just shot up a bank. Nothing serious, I guess.
Son, it's better for me to owe you one in here than it is for you to owe me one.
I mean-
can promise you that.
Can't argue with that.
I'll take my chances.
You would
They went
probably
through here.
want everybody to owe you favors.
Guard.
As soon as you owe somebody favors in prison, it's not good.
I don't have a father.
It wasn't an immaculate conception, honey. Trust me. I've gotten in touch with the diocese about Lincoln. The bishop may be able to
That
help.
won't stop it. It'll only delay it.
I mean, she's trying to help, but he's on
fucking
the
understand.
he's on the death sentence. Not long will go before he's gone.
You have a habit of answering a question with a question.
And you have a way of asking questions that beg more questions.
So these two guys are obviously extremely corrupt.
But assume
That's
that
a great
people
start. We
reverse
always
in our
love a
government's
good
tax
corrupt
system
system.
Taking
Just folded up bird, made of paper.
And there
origami.
is the connection.
Yeah,
He knows exactly who it is now.
You're your wife.
You knew Marla?
You mean Ann? We talked together in Boston.
East Farmington.
You mean West Wilmington?
No more tests. Promise.
I mean, it's good to tell people.
Seems you know-
Make sure they're not lying.
Heard you were DB Cooper.
I mean, it would be
I'll
cool
tell
if he
you
was
like I
DB
tell
Cooper.
them.
DB Cooper
You
is
want the Cooper
like
story?
extremely cool story.
I can't give it.
Sort of wish it was true. Man's a legend.
You don't say. It's
Nowhere
like the most
near as much
insane
as I
story
wish it
ever.
were true.
They come at me, John. Coming after you.
I can't remember why he's doing this. He's probably doing it for a good reason, but Like going 1v3 on your second day is never really a great idea.
90 days in the shoe. That ought to be enough time to convince you of that fact.
90 days.
That's right.
90
Something
days.
you want to say?
That's a bit too much from what he's got planned.
You want it by when, June?
Yes.
Then we better get started.
Somehow he still managed to get a favor from him. He's a smart man. He's thinking things through.
Who's there?
Oh, Mr. Bishop, I'm sorry to tell you, but you are pretty fucking dead.
Bishop McMorrow was killed last night. Someone shot him while he was sleeping.
Michael was right.
Of course he was right. Why shouldn't he be right? The man just put himself in prison to try and escape it.
I walk away a changed man. Straight A's, Harvard, grow up and be a dentist.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty decent
You
life.
gotta realize who's getting punished.
Definitely better than
I
prison.
think it's me.
You're already dead to me.
Ooh, rough times. I understand why. Obviously I understand why he's mad. His dad is in jail. You can't be there for him. But yeah,
We have to get married in a church.
Okay, está bien.
A Catholic church.
Wouldn't want to mess.
this relationship is well, it's something else. Let's just say it like that.
It's hypoglycemic. Your body's reacting to the insulin like you're not a diabetic.
Oh yeah, I actually forgot he's faking the diabetes. I completely forgot about that.
He's just a friend.
No, he's not just a friend. I know Hector. I know men. Men and women can't be friends. A guy doesn't drive a girl 500 miles across state lines because he wants to be friends.
I mean, he's not wrong. Nobody drives somebody 500 miles
you and me.
to be friends.
Kudos, fish. You got spine.
You don't say. To come into prison at a level 1 facility and start messing everything up is you gotta have some balls. Heck, even though he has a plan to escape, he still gotta have nerves to do that. To not be afraid to get killed.
Why'd you hire him? Keep your friends close, your enemies closer.
The age-old rule: keep your
You mean what you said
friends
earlier?
close and your enemy close.
You've seen the blueprints.
Better than that. Got him on me.
That's the most insane tattoo ever. Like, ever. Like, I wonder if somebody out there actually has this tattoo on them. Like, somebody must have gotten this tattoo for some weird reason. Well, episode 1 of Prison Break. I remembered almost every single second of it. I'm just gonna be honest. There wasn't really... The only thing I didn't remember was that he was faking the diabetes. When I saw it, like in the beginning when he got to prison, it was listed as he had the diabetes. I was like, oh, I didn't remember that. And then later, when obviously we find out he is faking it, I was like, yes, didn't remember that. So yeah. That's like the only thing I didn't remember from first time watching it. But yeah, there are a lot of the things that I remembered I didn't like about the show that I really didn't notice this time. And it's probably because I'm going into it with a more open mindset. Last time I remember I thought the quality of it was really bad. That didn't really bother me at all this time. I felt like it was really slow paced last time. It didn't really feel like that this time. I also noticed a bit more, like last time, obviously there's a lot of things going on in this first episode, like a lot of hints for later episodes, like of course, the diabetes, like all the things he's trying to gather, the plan he's telling people, all of that is going on. He's trying to get money for him when he breaks out. He's trying to get people to help him when he gets out. All of that stuff. And there's a lot of hints right now where you notice like, oh, he does this and he looks at this thing and stuff like that. That I noticed this time around that I didn't like even look at last time because I was just kind of staring at the screen and not really seeing what was actually going on. So I definitely think that we will get through the first 3 episodes this time, and probably also a lot further into the show. And like I said, plenty of times right now, everybody is hyping this show up so much, so it gotta be good. So I guess we just need to get into it. Like mid-season 1, where they will start to try and escape, I guess the show will be like extremely amazing, like to see how they escape, see all these components that is being spread out through the first episodes being put together into this whole big escape sequence. It's gonna be amazing, and that's where I think I will really truly enjoy this show, when we get the action, when we start to see all of these things be combined, because I love shows where you like can find small hints all of the time, and then all of a sudden when you see these hints being put into the show and see them like actually being used, it's amazing. And I feel like this show will do that a lot. So I definitely think I will like this show when I get further into it, and start to like figure out what kind of show, figure out the pacing, the characters, all of this. I will definitely like the show. I think. I don't even know how many seasons there actually is. I'm pretty sure there are a lot. There's 5 seasons. So there's a lot to go through. 22 episodes, season 1. A lot of episodes. So yeah. But so far, I enjoyed it a lot more this time around than I did 3 years ago. And I am sure I'm gonna love episode 2 and 3 more as well. And I'm definitely gonna continue watching the show. Definitely hope, because I feel like this is a show you can easily get spoiled in. So please don't. I will always love to see you guys' comments and thoughts about the show, thoughts about my reactions, my opinions, all of that stuff. But please, no spoilers, because this is a show. As soon as you get spoiled something, I feel like it will kind of ruin the entire show, because you will then know what will happen, and it doesn't really feel good to watch it then. So please, no spoilers. But feel free to talk in the comments and talk about my opinion, and I would love to have a dialogue about stuff. But yeah, no spoilers. But I guess that's it for the first episode. Totally enjoyed it, and we'll definitely see you guys for some more Prison Break. Like I said in the beginning, if you want uncut and early reactions to Prison Break for this episode or future episodes, check the Patreon. It's in the description and on the screen. You can get uncut and early reactions in there. But besides that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe, like, comment, whatever you want to do, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.